I bet you have never thought about this before out on the golf course. Guys, welcome back to a brand new video. If you are brand new to the channel, warm welcome to the channel. Don't forget, before you leave, that big red button down there. It'd be great to have you as part of this channel. So today we're on the 12th here at Mottram Hall, a toughie. And we're talking about something that you've never thought about before. Whether you're using a watch or a laser, these are the questions you need to ask yourself. So this is a hole where we've got bunkers left, bunkers right, and it narrows in where the driver would land. We need to ask ourselves a really key question from the tee, no matter if we are a plus figures handicapper, single figures handicapper, or new to the game. Can we pull this shot off 7 times out of 10? If the answer is no, then we don't pull the shot away. So for example, this is a hole where in the past I have wanted to hit driver, because it gets to that point where you think, oh, I can take that on, but it can really become a card wrecker. So this is out the window. We're going with 3-iron today because this gives me a great opportunity of being able to hit the green for my second shot. And I know that 7 times out of 10, I can keep this club away from trouble. So picking my target from the tee, I work it like this. I have a narrow channel which I work all the way to my target line. Here we're picking centre of the fairway, and I'll tell you why I've picked this club in a second. Okay, I pick my target, club down first, build my feet around that parallel line towards target. I'm imagining it straight down there. One look now down towards target, pull the trigger. Straight down the middle. So here we are, finished just level with the bunker. Now this ball, if it's going in the rough, would never have reached it. So the reason why I picked this club, I'd found out how far it was to get short of the bunker. I knew what the carry was on the bunker. So using this valuable information, I've got to select a club that even if I hit my Sunday best towards it, it's never going to get there. And that is exactly why I hit my 3-iron. And I want you to ask yourself that question. Pick out your hardest hole or the toughest tee shot on your golf course. Are you an attacker or a defender? Comment that down below, because it'd be great to hear how you guys approach the hole. And after this, you may do it a little bit differently. Okay, so we're on this left edge of the fairway here. We've now got 176 yards to the middle, 195 to the back, and 160 to the front. I want you to take in all this valuable information because you've got to weigh up your decisions now. You've got to weigh up what is around the green as well. So looking towards the green now, we can see that the flag is tucked away back right. So this will really come into my decision making on what I want to do. So we now, in the minute, have very firm greens here in the UK. So what I'm thinking here is I got 177 middle, and if you're someone who uses a laser and you know that flag's at the back, we're potentially going to want to take a few numbers off that laser and pick a landing number. So 177 to the middle at the minute. I've got 187 to the flag and 197 to the back. I need to make a decision here and say, right, I need to land a ball around that middle. I don't want to take on that flag. Worst case scenario, we're going to have one that rolls up to the flag, perfect. Best case scenario, we're not going to put ourselves in trouble. Here we go. So full routine, I've got 7-iron here. I'm really defending not going long, because you go long here, you short side yourself, you bring in that trouble. And that's exactly what we're trying not to do. We're trying to plod our way around the golf course right now. Right, 177, I'm selecting middle of the green. Front edge. Wasn't quite hit as sweet as I wanted to, but all I was guarding against there is going long. You can be really drawn into certain flags and doing certain things wrong when you're out on the golf course, because playing to certain flags that are what we're going to categorise as a red, an amber or a green can get you in a lot of trouble. Okay, let's go and have a look at where that finished. So this advice will stop you making silly mistakes. Yes, I have finished front left of the screen and I have about a 45-foot putt, but on the flip side, how would you feel if you absolutely buttoned one, absolutely nailed one, and you went over the back of the green and you short-sided yourself? You don't get rewarded for good shots sometimes when you pick silly mistakes. Okay, so it's really simple. We've got to be thinking, can I pull this shot off 7 times out of 10? And is this flag a green flag, a red flag, and an amber flag? But also in that, we've got to take into account the conditions. Is it firm? Is it soft? And adjust our playing number to that. So let's remind you what I did there. we had a number to the flag, roughly around 189, 177 to the middle. I was trying to land this golf ball around middle. Yes, I didn't, but I'm not in any trouble. I've got a 2-putt for a par. Okay, just flash your memory back to the tee now, and if we have a look back here, we can really think about, right, I could have actually taken on that carry of the bunker, and many of you would have gone, well, out of it, driver there, because that would really allow me to have a wedge in. Well, of course, it allows you to have a wedge in, and only pick driver if you can guarantee that carry over the bunkers 7 times out of 10, and that ability to hit the fairway 7 times out of 10, because if you can't, going into the danger on the right or the left is going to really ruin your scorecard, and that's going to be a card wrecker. Right, let's see if I can convert this. 2-putt from here. I'm left below right at the minute, guys, as well, if you've not noticed. After lockdown, before lockdown I should say, I went in right below left. Now I've come out left below right. I can't tell you why at the minute. Put myself under some pressure, haven't I? Never in doubt. And by the way, I need to say one more thing. If this is a hole you've got a shot on, then take that into account. Don't get too aggressive on those holes you've got a shot on. Remember, if this is stroke index 18 and you're off 18 handicap, you can afford to get onto that green in 3 shots. Not the 2 in regulation. Your regulation becomes 3. And that valuable piece of information and playing to that handicap can actually sound like quite strange this, but lower your handicap, because you won't take on unnecessary risks, you won't take on unnecessary flags, and 2-putt from 2 points is always a safe option. Loving all your comments, guys, so let's share a few as I always do. This one comes from Rudsy Kiddie. He said, awesome video, can help a new golfer like me. So just need to know what iron you're using and what other irons can I use and how to use it. So ultimately this video comes from 2 easy moves that every golfer needs to know. And in that video I was using a 7-iron, but by all means you can use that with a pitching wedge, 4-iron. The only reason I use 7-iron is majority of the time it's everyone's favourite club. It's got enough loft on to see the ball go a fair distance and enough loft on to make it an easier club to hit. So that is exactly why I picked out 7-iron. Next comment comes from Jeff Lever, and I absolutely love this. He put, bro, I've taken many lessons in the 33 years I've golfed. Your basket drill is the best drill I have ever received. Instead of focusing on a zillion swing thoughts, I can focus on 3. That is exactly what we're trying to do here in Alex Elliott Golf. Make your golf simple, and if we make it simple, we make it enjoyable. So if you want to be part of this channel, you want to improve your golf, you want to make it simple, hit that subscribe button, and also to let me know that you are loving other content, that thumbs up button too would be absolutely fantastic. I will leave that link to the basket video up here. It's a fantastic one, as you've just heard. And also guys, don't forget, tomorrow is Wednesday Wisdom, and it's going to be a special one.